There's a leak in my RV.
Who let Daddy go to the grocery store?
I'm gonna get my wisdom teeth out.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Come zoom down. Yeah, that stuff right here.
Good.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, wait till you see the water.
Okay, here we are at our next destination, Rocky Bayou State Park. Fred Gannon Rocky Bayou State Park. It's only about 30 minutes from where we're at Topsail Hill. We can only stay, this is one of the drawbacks to the Florida state parks, or really any state parks, is they usually limit your stay to 2 weeks. So we got 2 weeks there, and now we have 2 weeks here. And we had a little bit of fun and adventure in between there. Well, I'll tell you about that a little later. We had to go to the repair shop for the motorhome, but I'll show you about that once we pull into the site. Diane and Alex are going to go register, and we'll find out where our site is.
Yeah, so Jared's always in charge of parking duties. When he was younger, it was always me, but now we let Jared be responsible for where the RV is parked. That way, if there's any kind of problem, we just blame him. But he does a really good job, and Brian is a master at backing this thing and putting it where he wants it. So it's a nice big site.
Yeah, nice and wide and flat and level, which is always good. Not much gravel, so it's gonna be tough for me to roll around on, but that's why we have a gigantic vinyl mat to put down. And it's gonna rain tomorrow, which should
tonight.
make it interesting, but we're out in the woods and that's okay. I'd rather be out here than in cold 12-degree weather somewhere else.
Yep. So it was a little trickier packing the RV this time because we were taking it to the RV shop, and so we thought we would all have to fit in the car, that we'd have to leave the RV all day, and then we'd have to fit all 5 of us with the 2 dogs in the car. So we couldn't do what we normally do, which is to put Alex's bike and Brian's platform and ramps in the car, so we had to put those in the RV today. So the RV was stuffed with some extra things, so now we gotta pull it all out before we can even get back in there. Yeah, so we're gonna get all that stuff out. And the other thing that's in here is the Christmas tree. So we had just gotten this the other day, and it was sitting outside for our last few days at Topsail Hill. But then we put it in for the trip, and now it's gonna be in there. We gotta decorate it. Ta-da! So yeah, my favorite part about moving, I'm sure it's Brian's favorite part about moving the RV too, to a different park, is that it's the only time that the RV is clean and neat.
Yeah, because you got to get everything off of the counters and off
Yep.
the tables so it doesn't fly around while you're driving. So it's nice to have everything cleared out. Floor is
Yep.
clear, counters are clear. And we're like,
And-
yeah, let's keep it that way. Nah,
And an hour after we get here, it's back to normal.
way easier said than done.
Yeah. And especially now, because we have to decorate the tree today, and we're going to be making Christmas cookies and Christmas ornaments and
So
all that
it's
good
okay
stuff.
to have a mess when you're making
So we're
cookies.
going to have a complete mess in here.
The puppies are always excited to get to a new place. Just check out the campground.
Pepper's going to come with us to check out the place, and Alex and I here are going to check out the Bathhouse, because this place doesn't have full hookups. So when there's no full hookups, then we use the Bathhouse most of the time. Now let it go past here. That's you. You're a pet. Yes. Are you looking for squirrels? She smells something. All right, we'll come back out and get you then. Most of the Florida State Park bathrooms are kind of set up the same. So this is kind of like some others that we've been in. And really nice. It's got the 2 showers. So check those out. Here we go.
Stay. Let them come up. No. Sit. 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 Stay. Just stay.
Good girl.
Okay, you're probably wondering why we had to go to the repair shop with the motorhome. And here is why. And if you've watched some previous videos, we've talked about this issue. We've had a leak from the holding tank, from the black tank. And it'll happen, and we're like panicking and scrambling around, cleaning it up, trying to find what the source of it is, and we can't find it. And then it'll go months without happening. So we took it to the repair shop today, and the guy took a look at it, and he said, well, we can't really do much because it's so far up in there. It's not easy to access to like just replace some pipes and reseal some things. So what we're gonna do is test it out, fill the tank with halfway with water. And I'll just let that fill, and then we'll come back once it's about halfway full, put some newspaper under it so that'll kind of indicate where the water is, if there is any. If it's still leaking, we'll have to take it back, and the guy will have to probably take the black tank out and fix the connections, and then reconnect it to the plumbing and put it back in.
So where are you, McKenna?
At the old sergeant, gonna get my wisdom teeth out.
Yay!
I'm excited. Alex is along too.
Alex came along for the fun, right, Alex? Right?
I think she's more nervous than I am.
Alex is more nervous, so here we are. A few days before Christmas, so we thought we'd get McKenna's wisdom teeth out, for the heck of it. But no, so we're in this area for a few more weeks, so we thought now was a good time. They actually managed to fit us in. They rearranged our schedule and everything, which was really wonderful of them. So we're going to get them out, and then in a week we'll still be in the area and she'll be able to do a follow-up. So yeah, Jared being the twin, you might think he's getting his out too, but no, his aren't coming in as much. So I guess it's a boy-girl thing. All right, here we go. Okay, yes, thank you very much. So McKenna's looking a little less perky than last time you saw her. That was her first time under anesthesia and getting an IV, but she did good, and she didn't stumble or anything too much, and so now she's stuck with a bunch of gauze in her mouth, so she won't be talking. But yeah, so we're stopped at CVS. We got to get her mouth rinse, and then we're going to go back. We already got plenty of pudding and applesauce and all kinds of good soft stuff for her to eat, so she's going to do that, and then we'll probably check in with her a little bit later, see how she's feeling. Right? Nod your head.
All right, now that you've had a few days, actually about a day and a half, for the tanks to be sitting pretty much full, I have paper towels under there to see if I can find the leak. Oh, here it is. I found the leak. Get it? Found the leak. See you later. Alex!
Yeah?
I found the leak. It was right there. How long I found the leak.
Alright.
There's a leak in my RV.
Who let Daddy go to the grocery store?
What's up?
Sorry about that. I couldn't resist the leak joke. This is my favorite part of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, where they're adventuring. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. That's right, Alex. Where they're adventuring through. They're seeing all the new animals that are made out of food, and there's a leak in my boat, and there's this little leak. And he's like, ah! He goes running off.
So he pretty much knew Carmel would be most excited about McKenna getting her wisdom teeth out today, because it meant that there would be someone in bed all day that she would have to cuddle with. Gonna take care of Sissy? Good girl, Carmel. Is Sissy recovering okay from her wisdom teeth removal, girls? Huh? Sissy's so lucky that you're willing to lay with her and let her pet you.
Okay, our stay here at Rocky Bayou is being cut short on purpose. We got here, we've been here for what, 3 days? 3-4 days, something like that.
And it's been rainy.
Yeah,
we're not near the bathhouse. Dad can't get on the trails.
And there's not a lot of cycling around here. There's just a little campground loop that has a speed bump every like 50 yards. There is an opening at Topsail Hill where we just were.
We just came from there. But it's really nice.
We told you how much we like it there. So we're gonna go back there for a week until just before New Year's, and then we're gonna hopefully get another cancellation opens up or something for those 3 days to get us over the New Year's weekend. We got a pull-through site here, which is cool. It's so much easier to do a pull-through, but Alex brought me around the wrong way.
It's not my
So
fault.
now I have to back in to the pull-through because of the angle that it's at.
We're still here at Topsail Hill Preserve State Park because we love it here.
We do.
So the last episode we did talk about like why we love it here and kind of all the amenities and the things to do within Topsail Hill State Park. All right, so we're giving you lots of reasons why this is like our favorite park because we really like this park, don't we? But what's one thing you haven't gotten to do here yet?
By the tram.
Ride the tram. So it's cool here. We've mentioned that there's paved pathways down to the beach, and from the campground down to the beach is like a half-mile trail. If you want to, if you're coming just for the day, you park up here in the main parking lot and you can ride the tram down. It also has a stop in the campground, so if you don't want to walk from the campground down, you can ride the tram. But one of the other reasons we love this park is its location.
Right, the things to do in the surrounding area is also a lot of the big reasons why we like it here so much. There's so many things to do just within 5-10 miles of the park.
Yeah, literally. Well, and it's about 14 miles from Destin, which is, you know, big city and has all the beachy stuff you could ever want, all the beach shops and the candy shops, taffy and all that kind of stuff. Plus, you know, I think there's is it a boardwalk up there?
Yeah, they have the harbor walk, which is sort of some of it's boardwalk, and then they have all the things like zip lining, lots of shopping, there's boat rentals, boat tours. I mean, they have everything.
Dolphin tours.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Yeah, one of the things that we love about this area, not just Topsail Hill State Park, there's a lot of biking and everything in there, but if you go outside the park, so if you stay anywhere in this area, there are a lot of bike trails around, a lot of state parks, but like here along 30A, which I think we showed in a previous video going down to Watercolor and some places like that, there is a bike trail that goes completely like all the way along 30A that you can bike. It's a paved trail. It's like, I think it's about 18 miles or something like that. So it connects like Topsail Hill State Park and goes through all these different beach areas. It basically hugs the coast, and it goes then from Topsail, it goes down to Great Beach State Park and then down into the Watercolor area and all these places. So it's like an 18-mile bike ride. There's always lots of people out here biking and walking their dogs and stuff. So it's really great for being active in this area because there's so much to do. And if you enjoy shopping, you know, you have the feel of being in the middle of nowhere here, but yet for shopping, you're 5 minutes from a Walmart.
Right, there's 2 Walmarts really close. One is really close to Topsail Hill, and there's another one down the road right close to Henderson Beach State Park.
And there's every other store you could want.
Oh yeah, there's
like
all kinds
any other big box store, restaurants, everything is probably within a half hour of here.
Yeah.
So there are a couple beach state parks in this area around Destin. There's Henderson Beach State Park, which is right in Destin. We got a video on that from last spring. There's Topsail Hill State Park here in Santa Rosa Beach. And if you go down Route 30A, you will find Grayton Beach State Park. So there's a lot of different beach state parks in the area. This is the biggest one. And what I especially like is because it's so big, it's got a lot of ocean frontage. So you can walk pretty far in either direction and you won't get into development. So if you go that way towards the west, you get towards Destin, it starts to get developed. And if you go that way towards the east, you can start to see some buildings. It's mainly just houses and such down that way, but you can at least walk like a couple miles. McKenna's getting attacked by water. But you can at least walk like a couple miles here along the beach, just surrounded by these beautiful dunes and the dune lakes and all the grasses and everything. So this is our favorite of the 3 state parks in the area, but there are 3 that have access to the beach in the beautiful Gulf of Mexico with the white sands and these emerald blue waters. So there are so many things to do in this area that Even if you don't come specifically to Topsail Hill or can't get in here or something like that, reservation-wise, it's just a great area to come to, and there'll be plenty of places for you to find to stay.
Yeah, and the one thing I really enjoyed, not really, it's kind of enjoying the travels more than the destination, but going down historic Route 30A is so neat because it goes past, you know, towns like Seaside, Rosemary Beach.
Yeah. We
Panama
drove you
City.
down there on episode 1.
Yeah, and it's just really neat, the architecture and the beach towns along the way. There's plenty to do just going and walking around and checking those little towns out.
Yeah, there is. You will not run out of things to do if you come to this area.
Alright, run on the bike ride. And we got these cool bike lights for Christmas. I'm putting one of them on. Panoramic shot. Woo! Oh yeah. I'm a GoPro and wheels. I am the human drone.
The question on this would be, why did he put on hairspray? Because prior to this, he did spend his usual amount of time in the bathroom putting on hairspray so that he could wear the helmet with the GoPro on it. So
the helmet doesn't fall off.
No.
I think that's what it is. The helmet is stuck to the hairspray.
I decided to bring the hand cycle because I wanted to get a good ride, workout on the road. The hand cycle isn't ideal for in the sand. Well, the regular wheelchair isn't either. But the skinnier the wheels are, the worse they are in the sand.
Get a head start. Come zoom down. You get dead stop right here.
Good.
Woo!
Woo! Man!
You made it!
The bottom's scraping.
Move! I fell!
Okay.
All right, there.
This is where I'm staying.
For the rest of the time.
We are just headed back from the oral surgeon. McKenna
Great
had
fun.
Yes, she got stitches out. She had just had her wisdom teeth out last week, so this was her 1 week follow-up. So she's all good. No more wisdom teeth, no more bleeding. A little bit of puffy cheeks yet, a little bit. So we got all that done, which was really cool. And a question that we've gotten asked is, how did you find an oral surgeon? We get that kind of a lot as far as what you do for doctors while you're full-time RVing. And if you followed us at all, you might have seen us when we're home in Pennsylvania. We try to get to
We cram everything in 1 week.
We do.
Okay, we have 3 doctor's appointments Tuesday, couple dentist appointments
No, we don't
Wednesday.
do a couple in one day, but we did when we were up there most recently in November. There was a 7-day span where we had 5 doctor appointments in 7 days. So we try and fit in those dentist appointments, the yearly checkups, all that stuff. But sometimes you're on the road and something comes up. And this was an instance where when we were home in November, McKenna went to the dentist. They all went to the dentist and they're all good, except the dentist said, oh, McKenna, you've got to get your wisdom teeth out probably pretty soon, within the next 6 months. And we thought, all right, we're not going to be in Pennsylvania anytime in the next 6 months. So we then had to look ahead and go, is there some place that we're going to be for kind of an extended period of time? We wanted to make sure we had time to check out the doctor, that we were then could have time to get the surgery, and then go back for a 1 week follow-up, spend some time in case she had any, complications or anything like that. She didn't.
I was good.
She was very good. We knew we were going to be in the Destin area for about 4 weeks over the holidays, so we then thought, all right, we're gonna try and find a doctor here. And basically, we Googled it. We Googled oral surgeons in the area, and I like this doctor, get a lot of good reviews. This situation could occur if we weren't gonna be here for a month. We may have had to change our plans. You know, that can happen if you have to have a medical procedure done or something comes up. You may have to change your plans, and that was an option too. That's how we covered the medical things. Google it, look at a lot of reviews, and check it out, and then rearrange your schedule if you have to fit in whatever you need to have done. What are you trying to do, Alex?
Get a kissy.
Just give her a Christmas kiss already. Get it over with. It's going to happen.
She's attacking my leg.
Carmel, what are you doing? Are you comfortable? You gonna open presents, Carmel? Look at her! Look at her! She's like a sweetie.
Too smart.
Food, more food, sticky notes.
Perfect for sleeping in the RV.
Frosty Paws doggy ice.
Soggy ice cream. Whoa, man.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my gosh, how is she doing that?
She stands. You are a trick puppy. We're gonna go on the road with the trick puppy.